when you ride without stirrups,
Yeah,
correct?
here we're talking to Trudy about what's happening with her lower leg as she's working with the connection. So we've asked her to put her feet in the stirrup backwards, and then we ask her to take them out so she can feel the difference of what's happening with her position. Yeah, it comes from a different place, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Because you're not anchored unless it comes from your lower leg, from your heel stretching down. That's it. So feel the difference. Where do you feel the difference?
Yeah, it's more anchored in the lower leg.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now you can feel when you take your stirrups out, that's the way you normally do it, like take your feet out of your stirrups now and go up. That's what's happening as you're lifting your leg.
Yeah.
And that's what most people do, that's when they're on their toes.
I do. It's where I'm riding through the thigh.
That's right. And that's all right, but what it's doing is it's pushing you out of the saddle and disconnecting your lower leg. Okay, so now try it again, put your leg back in there backwards. That's it, go for a walk. So this will be what you'll be practicing this week, is what can you do to keep your leg anchored. Whether your stirrup is backwards or frontwards, it won't make a difference, because you know front backwards, you can only keep it in there for a couple minutes. Good, now try to do some, and it's going to be ugly. You're just going to see if you can get her to trot and walk. We're not going to ask her to stretch or anything right now, because now you feel that until you can adjust your position, it's going to be hard to get the transition you're looking for. That's right, you have to be more aggressive with that stick. Good. Okay, now here's where you're going to start feeling where your lower leg comes up. Take your time and just feel it. Oh, that's good, Trudy. Your right foot has come out now? Yep, it doesn't take long, does it? But this is perfect because you'll focus on this, and within a week you'll have that feeling. And we shortened the stirrups just so you could get the feeling of it. That's it. Tap her with your stick. Yep, your foot is already out of the iron, so you know. Good, good. That was good picking it up. Bring her back to a walk, keeping anchored. So the trick will be going up into the trot and staying anchored. And this is where just about everybody loses it. They go up on their toe, their whole leg rises. Oh, that was better. How did that feel? Yeah, there it goes. That's all right, that's all right. You're going to lose it a lot. You just tell me when your ankles hurt, because I know you won't make it longer than 2 minutes. Oh, your hips hurt? Oh, you have to use your body different. Yes. So she's feeling it more in her hip right now. It's really a hard exercise. That's where you've lost your left side. Take your time. See if you can get your foot back in there a little bit. So now you can feel why the transitions might be a little inconsistent.
Yeah, I felt myself draw that leg out.
That's right. That's so big, Trudy. It's huge. It's not a 5-minute fix either. Oh, good. This is what's going to make your transitions better.
I don't know what I mean by that exactly, but...
Well, you have to be really focused on every half quarter step, don't you?
Just riding around with your legs going boom, 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 go forward.
That's right. It's the intent.
Which I've probably been doing for 30 years.
Well, you and everybody else, you're not alone with this. Thank you for letting us show this part with you.
Although I'm only 34, right? Well, maybe 39.
That's it. Now feel in the upward transition where your tendency is to lift your foot out of the iron. It's just so easy to feel when they're in like this. Good. Hey, that's getting more stable now, isn't it? It changes the way you post even. That's it. Well, remember, when she gets fussy, just tap her with your stick. Good. That's all right. Where do you lose? You lose it the most coming out, but sometimes you lose it coming down, don't you? So you know that's when your position is not in the right place to help her do a pretty transition. Or where they stay more connected, I should say. Woo-hoo. Okay, take your feet out and put them in the right way now. They're going to feel shorter because we did shorten them an inch just so you could get the feeling.
That's fine.
That's it.
Not enough to make a big difference.
An inch is a lot. Okay, good, good. Now you feel where you've got yourself anchored?
Yes.
Okay, now do your walk trots and see if you can just keep that feeling in your irons. Again, we've shortened the stirrups an inch so that Trudy gets the feeling of staying anchored in her lower leg in her transitions. Like most riders, her tendency is to get light on the toe and to draw her knee up instead of stretching back and down. Good. How does it feel now? You feel more secure? Yep. You're more focused on your lower leg now too, aren't you? And the stirrups are a little short right now for dressage, but you need this right now just to get this feeling.
Okay.
Good, good,
Yeah,
good.
I'm going to make it look short because my leg is so odd. I have a really long leg up here. That's why I have to lengthen my stirrups for this, or it goes over the flap of the saddle.
That's right. Good, good. Oh, you're sitting different when you take off now into the trot, aren't you? Yep, remember your thighs. It's got to be calf into thigh. Calf, thigh, yep, anchor, calf, thigh, anchor, calf, thigh. Adjust your position, post softer so you're not bouncing. Good, sit in your seat before you bring her to a walk and start adding the feeling of a shoulder 4. So you can add your walks at the turns. Good. Keep anchored. Good. Think stretch. Start going across the diagonals. Add stretchy trot into a stretchy walk. Think stretch. Stay anchored. Yep. Adjust your position. Adjust your position. Adjust your position. Yeah, it's like a full-time job. You just keep adjusting your position all the time. Of course, nobody knows you're doing it. Yep, that's where she should have been stretching more before you trotted. Good, and what will happen is when you're focusing so much on your position, sometimes you'll forget about her, and that's normal. Good, get her to stretch down and in on the inside rein. Yep, yep, whenever you do a curve, she should be stretching a little bit down and in. And we're going to talk about a mini stretch here, so just do a little mini stretch. It can be like ½ an inch. See if you can get her to stretch ½ an inch on your inside rein. Good girl. So now I'm going to just add the mini stretches to this. Whenever you do a mini stretch, you have to anchor into your inside leg. Mini stretch. Good girl. Mini stretch. Straighten her out with your outside rein and leg. Mini stretch. Anchor yourself. Mini stretch. Good girl. Keep her, yep. Mini stretch. Straighten her neck out. That's it. Change directions. Mini stretch. That's it. We don't care about the speed of the trot or anything right now. We're really focusing on keeping you connected. Check your position. Yep, mini stretch to the right. Adjust your position, mini stretch. Think of a little leg yield, mini stretch. Mini stretch, think leg yield with your leg. Good, how do you like that? Mini stretch. Stay anchored. Is it coming through your thigh? Yep. So every time you get ready to rise, make sure you anchor your position all the way down through your lower leg. Anchor, 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 anchor. Woo, how do you like what it's doing to her trot?
Very nice.
Good, good. Anchor, think mini stretches. That's right, every time you do a mini stretch, you have to anchor your leg a little bit more. That's it, mini stretches, trying not to get her ears to go back and forth. Her ears should stay level as you do a stretch. Good. Okay, bring her to a little walk. Tell me what you're feeling.
Well, better connection with her. Feeling a lot more connection with my legs.
That's right.
A lot more work.
I know it's a lot of work, but this is the secret to your transitions. That was good.